Hi guys, this is Merv, Bonsai with Merv, back with you again. What I'd like to do is talk about creating a forest, okay? Now, there are different methods. I know two, particularly, that I've used and enjoy working with. One of them is when you start picking out your smaller plants, your larger plants, your different sizes, and you grab a tray, something that would you can position, and you line it up and you set them up and you create your forest. The next terrific method that I know of is called the raft style. And I was going through, just walking through the nursery just recently, and I took a look at the shimpaku and said, what a mangy little nonsensical plant you are. We need a lot of work with you. And then I looked at it and I said, now wait a minute, maybe what we can do is create a little forest with you. And you really look like you apply really well to the raft style. Okay, so what I'm going to do is going to work a raft style, and the first thing we're going to do is the one branch that I feel that I am not going to use for this raft style is this particular one. I'm going to take that baby off. Okay, now I've got one tree here that we're going to use. This will be my main tree, and then this raft is where the rest of the trees will be growing off of as we progress with this little forest. Okay, so what you basically want to do is make sure that the raft is the first area that you're going to secure, and make sure that you can work your plants off of there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wire, and there's probably not strong enough wire, but let's see what we have. Going to just anchor it here, and then I'm going to wire this. This will be the raft, and it will supply us with a good amount of bonsai for our forest. Oh yes, look at that. And move it around that way, bring it back in this way, and we move some of these trees around. All right? Now, let me just create a little tree situation here. Take this one off. Now let's see, how many trees do we have on here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, whoops, 12. 12. That's an even number. We need an odd number. So what I'm going to do is, in between all of this mess, I am going to eliminate one of them. Okay? And possibly end up with 11. Maybe even 9, should I, if that's exactly what I want to do. But what I am going to do is just give you an idea of what to look for, and we're not going to wire the total plant at this point in time. I just want to get an idea myself on what I'm looking at as far as my raft style, and what kind of pot. I haven't really selected the pot that I'm going to work with, and then of course you know, I don't want to rush into the forest and not really have a perfect plan for it. You know, and normally what I enjoy doing is when you're putting your forest together, you also want to be able to offset the total naturescape. You know, so of course there's going to be some ground plants, accent planting, and we're going to have some mosses and just odds and ends that just make it that much more interesting. Okay, so and of course the correct pot. It's always good to have the correct pot. Now let's see, I can anchor this on the raft and run this wire up this tree. This will be tree number 2. And I am not going to prune out too much from these trees yet because we will be positioning them as we progress. Okay? Let me give you an idea. Let's do another 1 or 2 trees here. This is number 1 wire. I have a couple of smaller trees to wire here, so number 1 should do the trick. Let's say if I start here and take it across to this tree on the end. Be careful with your wiring. They are smaller branches, so like working with the Marmay. In fact, we will have a tremendous lineup here of Marmays. Righty. See, this will be part of the. There's a plant. Here's another tree. See what we're looking at? 2 smaller trees. Or maybe what we should do is create, okay, I think that would be a little bit more what I could enjoy as a little forest. Let's do another 2 trees here, and then we shall get a better idea as to the direction we're going in. Okay. Let's do this one. Oops. Gotta make sure that it's wide in the same direction, not to cross over wiring. And I'm going to do this one. Amaze. Okay, now we're starting to get a look-see at some of the trees. There's another tree. Let me pull these down so that they're out of the way and you can get a general idea as to what we're going to accomplish here. Yeah, a tree, another tree, and we'll create a forest. And we do not have to have 9 or 11, we can have 7 or even 5. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now. So let's see what we're going to work on. This will give you a general idea as to what direction I'm going in, what I'd like to see happen to this plant, and your input would be very interesting. What do you know about the raft style? You think that I'm using the correct plant to do it with? Whatever. Facebook, YouTube, check on us guys and let me know. God bless you. Have a great day. Watch for the beginning and the ending of this particular style. Bye now.